Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be unboxing, well, kind of sort of. I've already unboxed it and actually been using it for close to a week now. The new, and I'm sure there's been tons of videos online, so yeah, it's just another iPhone 5S video. But what I'm going to actually try to do in this video, I'm going to do a quick little unboxing of this iPhone 5, which has really already been unboxed. But I'm going to do a little bit of, prep work here. If you have like the iPhone 5, which is what I was coming from, is it worth it to upgrade to the 5S? I haven't seen a whole lot of people out there that have actually said, when they're doing videos about this, what kind of benefits you get going from the 4, the 4S to the 5 to the 5S. And hopefully, I'm going to try to do that. So without further information on our ongoing, let's go ahead and just unbox. And this is a pretty quick and simple unboxing. As you can see, the box for the iPhone 5S. This is the 16 gig white edition, and you can see, as with all Apple products, they have a nice, and there's the 16 gig here. They have a nice presentation with their packaging, as always. So let's go ahead and unbox this, and nice little slide there for the box. No box fart. Apple likes to not have a box fart for some reason. Big fan of the box fart when we unbox like that, but no dice. So anyway, here is the iPhone 5S. Again, this is the white edition, and as you can see, it does have a little different home button down here. What this is the fingerprint reader, which you set up your a couple fingers when you set this up. You can set up one, you can set up multiple fingers, and it reads your fingerprint to unlock the phone. And then, as on the sides of this, you can see it has a nice kind of chrome aluminum color. Same with the back. This is white up here, white down here, and then we have a nice kind of chrome aluminum finish on the back. Same with the sides, the top, and the bottom. And again, you got your speakers on the bottom. Headphone jack, your lightning adapter, nothing's really changed on the phone itself. Now if you look on the back, you can see that this is a little bit bigger flash than compared to the 5, and a little bit bigger camera on the than the 5, so this is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and put this down and continue with the unboxing. And got that, and inside here we have just a quick little stickers, instructions. I've already taken the cable out, but there is a lightning cable, your wall jack, and some earbuds or ear pods or whatever the hell Apple wants to label these things. So you do get some headphones with this, so that's nice. And that is it. That is all that's in the box. So it's very simplistic. Not a lot of junk, just enough to get you going. Pretty easy. So with that aside, let's go ahead and talk about the different comparisons. Now you can slide to unlock, and then you can just put your finger on there, and you see now I can either enter a code, or I can just put my thumb down here and it reads my thumbprint. And so let's go ahead and lock the screen, and I'll show you that again. So here we're just going to open this up, and it says slide to unlock, but at this point you don't even have to slide to unlock. You could just put your finger there, and you can see it says try again. This finger has not been programmed in here with my print. In fact, the only thing I've done is the thumb, so if I put my thumb here, bam, we unlock. So that's kind of nice. You have fingerprint control over your phone, and I'm sure now it is at Apple, and they're sharing it with the federal government, and your fingerprints are on file, so good luck with that. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows though? Why not? It's a good deal, right? You have your fingerprints on file with Apple, and they can share it, and everything's golden. With the 5S, going from the 5 to the 5S, I didn't think there'd be a whole lot of noticeable difference, but I am thoroughly impressed with speed on the iPhone 5S over the 5. This is a lot faster. I've noticed a lot of different, it's just crisper, it's quicker, a lot of my applications run faster and easier. So I'm really impressed with that. Again, the camera, they've done a lot of upgrades to the camera. I'm sure you've heard about the slow motion. You've got different effects you can go into, so we'll just bring up the camera real quick. And there's square, the pano, which was already on the other one, but there's your slow-mo coming up here. There's video, and then here's slow-mo. So you can actually record video in slow motion. And you can see the 120 frames per second right there. So, they've done some pretty good upgrades there. You can now actually, if I go in, I'll just pull down here. You kind of got like an Android-ish type control center by pulling down. So you can see here, you can get to calendar, all sorts of stuff, all missed, that kind of thing here, just by swiping down. If you swipe down in the middle, hey, there's your spotlight search. You used to have to go all the way to the left to do spotlight searching. Now on any screen you're on, you just swipe down in the middle and bam, your spotlight search comes up and you can search anything on the phone that way. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Another feature is swipe up from the bottom. So now you have in a convenient little control center here, airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, brightness, lock. You can have your player, AirDrop, which is actually the new, kind of like the Android version of the NFC share, called Beam, Android Beam or something. And then you have AirPlay. You have a quick access to a flashlight. Your camera, your calculator, all sorts of stuff. I brought up the calculator just from the control center there. So that's kind of cool. So we have some new features here. Another neat little thing, now, I don't know if a lot of people noticed, but you do have a level. And how do I get to the level? So let's go ahead and launch the compass. And, I have to calibrate it again. So let's calibrate. Wants me to calibrate even more. Alright, so once we've got that calibrated now, you notice down here at the bottom we've got 2 dots, so there's another screen. So let's go ahead and swipe. And now we actually have a level. So you can actually go down here and see if things are level. So that's a kind of a new feature that's kind of hidden, a little Easter egg there. So that's kind of cool. Don't know if I'll use it much, but who knows. I have been in situations where I was like, was that level? Well, hey, there's an app for that now. And there may have been an app, who knows, already in the App Store that already did this, and they just kind of went ahead and incorporated it. Another nice thing is in your settings now, you can actually do, you can actually block people. And now I'm coming up with a blank of where it was, unless it's under phone. Yes, right here. So it's under phone, and if you hit blocked, there used to be, as an iPhone owner, you'd be like, man, how can I block this person from texting me, calling me, iMessaging me, whatever. Now you can. You go into phone, you go into blocked, you add new. You can go through your contacts, you can just add, and bam, that person can no longer pester you. So that is a nice little feature that never used to be there. So there's a lot of tweaks. This is an iOS7 thing, not just an iPhone5S thing, but I just wanted to cover some of the new things in the iOS7 as well. And then all of this really works really well on the 5S. The iPhone 5 had a little bit of quirkiness with iOS7. The battery really seemed to drain. I'm not seeing that on the 5S, so which is just kind of telling me that iOS 7 was really designed for the new, like the 5C and the 5S. It just really hums on this hardware. It didn't really on the 5 as much as this one here. And like I said, I had battery problems when I upgraded to the 7 on that. But outside of that, it's just really spiffy, fast, quick. You can see you can just bang, 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 bang. It just flows through really fast. I have run some benchmarks on here. Like here's GeekBench. And you could probably go online and see some specs, somewhere else. But we'll just run it real quick here. and see what this comes up with. This isn't really a benching or stats video here, but you know, we got it on here. Let's run it and see. If you have it on the 5 or a 4S or something, you want to see what you get, go ahead and install this app. It's called GeekBench. You know, I think when I got it on the App Store it was like 99 cents. It may be more than that now. Hell, it might even be free, I don't know. But I'm going to run it on the 5S. If you want to download this app and run it on your iPhone version, feel free. See what you get. Here's my results. Compare it to yours, and is it worth the upgrade? This will tell you. So I've got a score of 2238, and the integer score is 2040. The floating point score is 2446. The memory score is 2636, and the stream is 1410. So I'm going to try to bring this up here. If you want to pause the video at this point and compare it to yours, feel free. This is the specs difference that you're going to get when you upgrade. You know, here's the system information, some of the integer scores, the floating point simulations, the memory simulations, and the stream that I ran. So that's damn good score. And this is actually available, I believe, on and you can see it's the ARM version 7, 1.3 gigahertz. This is a quad-core processor, and it's got a gig of memory. So that is the GeekBench app. So download it. I think it is available on Android as well. Hell, if you even want to see what your Android stacks up to compared to the iPhone5S, unless you're packing the Note 3, I don't think you're going to come super close to the specs this gets. So definitely a win. Definitely worth the upgrade. And something I want to throw out there, you know, I wasn't planning on getting the 5S just because I just got the 5 last year, actually on release day. Thought, nope, there's no way I'm going to pay full price for this. Well, I went in just on a whim and asked about the 5S, how it was selling, and then they were like, let's see if you're eligible. And I'm like, well, I'm not. I've only had the 5 for a year, and I was eligible for an early upgrade. I am on AT&T, and what that early upgrade meant was I have to pay $200 more for the phone. So instead of $199 2-year contract, I had to pay $399 and a 2-year contract, which is basically just renewing. I've only been in it for a year, so just renewing for another year. The cool thing was, for my 5, they gave me almost the price of this for a trade-in. I mean, it was in good shape and everything. So you got to make sure you got quality, you're keeping your phone in tip-top shape. But you know, I wound up upgrading for like $50 with the trade-in. So that's a pretty damn good deal, and that's why I went with it. So I skipped the 3S, I skipped the 4S, but I couldn't resist doing the 5S. You know, the carriers are making it a little more attractive to upgrade to the latest and greatest. So if you're in that same boat that I was, go in and ask. You know, see if Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, any of the other carriers that may be out there, Virgin, have an early upgrade, and you might qualify, and you might be surprised. You could walk away paying $30, $40, $50, just depending on what model I have and what shape it's in, for a trade-in. You know, and actually I did this at Best Buy, but hey, you could probably go anywhere and trade it in and see what you can get. So anyway, guys, that is my quick unboxing and review of the iPhone 5S. Hope you liked the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up and a subscription to the channel, and I appreciate it. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.